Well, Thomas Clair Binger, he never ceases to amaze me. His persecution of Dominick Black now has still got him in my targets. I still see him in the crosshairs. I'm still going after him. Binger Boneheaded Moments lives on. We're going to continue to expose this man's idiocy until he quits being such a jackass. At any rate, let's have a little bit of fun with Thomas Binger. This is Binger Boneheaded Moments. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Not the way it works. Dominick Black conducted what we call a straw purchase for the defendant. He purchased that gun for someone who was not legally allowed to purchase it for themselves.
Okay, just a few minor things. Of course, Thomas Clair Binger is not charging Dominick Black for the purchase of the gun. He's telling the jury that he is, but that's not true. That's an absolute fabrication. The whole deal about Dominick Black was allowing Kyle to have the gun that night. Nothing to do with the purchase. Although you might consider it a straw purchase, it's a legal purchase according to Wisconsin state law. It might not be according to federal law. That's something we'll worry about a little bit later. But right now, Wisconsin state law says that purchase was perfectly legal. Why? Because Kyle's possession of the rifle was only a misdemeanor at best and actually was ruled to be perfectly legal. But as only a misdemeanor, the straw purchase is legal because it would have to be a felony for it to be illegal. I went over this in another video. So Thomas Binger's lying here. He knows fully well that the purchase of the rifle itself is not the issue.
I'm prosecuting Dominick Black for that, as you know, just like I'm prosecuting Joshua Zeminski.
And the jury is thinking like, are you wanting us to stand up and applaud or something? Like, why are you telling us this? What difference does it make? I'm sure some jurors were looking at each other like, the defendant is Kyle Rittenhouse, right? So why is he talking about Dominick Black and why in his case against him? Of what possible relevance is that? Dominick is not on charge here. And what difference does it make if you're prosecuting him as versus somebody else? What is the bearing on Kyle Rittenhouse's innocence or guilt?
Because what Dominick Black did was wrong.
Well, the judge will decide that when Dominick Black goes up to trial, if he does. You have no right to say that what he was doing was wrong. That has not been adjudicated yet.
And we don't tolerate that.
Ooh, big bad Binger. We don't tolerate that.
The agreement was Dominick Black was going to keep that gun until the defendant turned 18. It was
Oh, wait a minute. Are you now just basically sabotaging your own case? Let's listen in.
Dominick Black's gun. It was legally his. And the defendant knew that it was going to be held onto until he turned 18, that he was not going to have it until...
Yeah, it's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to sabotage his own case. That's the defense's argument. That's not supposed to be your argument. You're the prosecutor, remember?
Until that birthday. Not the way it works. Dominick Black conducted what...
So I have no idea where Thomas Clair Binger was going with this argument. What was he out to prove? He introduces some evidence about Dominick Black being prosecuted for a gun crime. Of what relevance is that to Kyle Rittenhouse's case? It's not clear. I don't understand the strategy. I don't know what he was trying to do here. But then again, we're talking about Binger. Hope you enjoyed this Binger Boneheaded moment. And believe me, we have a lot more coming. The man is an absolute moron. He just gives me a wealth of material. Like my video and subscribe to my channel.